Hey guys, let me fix this. Alright, hey guys, Marcus Ratcliffe back, and it's close to near the trade deadline, so we have a lot of trades today, mostly by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alright, I'm gonna read them to y'all. Alright, so first today we have the Cavaliers traded Channing Frye and Isaiah Thomas, and that made me really heated today. And for the 2018 first round pick to the Lakers for Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance Jr. He just made the dunk contest this year too, so that's exciting. And we have Dwayne Wade, who he went back to the Heat. Congratulations to Dwayne Wade. That's his home. We know he wanted to go back to Miami. I think some stuff is about to happen with the Heat after the All-Star break. Now, my favorite player, Derrick Rose, he was traded to the Utah Jazz in a 3-team trade. It consists of Jay Crowder, George Hill, Amon Shumpert, and Joe Johnson. See, you gotta realize that Joe Johnson, once upon a time, was a star. You gotta realize that. So he still has that fire in him. So in that trade, in that trade, Cavs acquired Rodney Hood and George Hill, and Joe Johnson and Amon Shumpert went to the Kings, while Jay Crowder and Derrick Rose went to the Jazz. Now here's an idea. I was going through Instagram today, and I don't know if it's for sure, but they're saying that the Jazz are gonna waive Derrick Rose. So then Derrick Rose is gonna be in the free agency. While Derrick Rose is in the free agency, the Minnesota Timberwolves are gonna pick up Derrick Rose. See, you gotta think about that, because you have Jimmy Butler and Taj Gibbs with Derrick Rose back, and I believe Derrick Rose still has that firepower in him, but the injuries have him scared. So and then they have Tom Thibodeau, and he's good with Derrick Rose, and he's been coaching him the whole time he was a Bull. So that's gonna be exciting. But if that's just an idea, that's really just an idea. So I'm gonna see if that's gonna fall through. I'm gonna get back with y'all. And now it's a football. All right. So Jimmy Garoppolo, off the New England Patriots, the backup to Tom Brady, got signed to the 49ers for a 5-year, $137.5 million deal. That's making him the highest QB paid in NFL history with $137.5. And the thing is, he only played 7 games, and he's getting that much money. So I'm gonna see what he can do for the 49ers. I'm gonna see if he can take them to the playoffs. I'm gonna see. We're all gonna look if he's gonna be able to take them to the playoffs and make a deep run. I don't know though. The 49ers are gonna need some, some assets too, while it's in the off season. Now let's look at the Cavs now. The Cavs before the off season, before the All-Star break, the Cavs have been terrible. Yeah, they have offense, but their defense is all out of sorts. I'm gonna read a list to you today about how many points they blew out to each and every one of these teams. All right, here's the notable Cavs losses this season. February 6th, the Cavs blew a 21-point lead to the Magic. And that was recently. February 3rd, they lost by 32 points to the Rockets. January 30th, they lost by 11 to the Pistons on an 8-game losing streak. January 23rd, they lost by Spurs. They lost to the Spurs by 12. And keep in mind that they didn't have no Kawhi Leonard, no Paul Gasol, and no Manu Ginobili. And January 20th, they gave up 148 points to OKC. January 12th, they blew a 22-point lead to the Pacers. January 11th, they lost by 34 to Toronto. January 8th, they lost by 28 to Minnesota. And then we have the injury report. There have been a lot of injuries. Let's go back to who was named the All-Star. So let's go back. So you know how DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving were on the LeBron All-Star team with the bench players Lamar Aldridge, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, Victor Oladipo, Kristaps Porzingis, John Wall, and Westbrook. So here's what happened. DeMarcus Cousins gets injured. Who's going to replace Paul George? And now for the bench. We got Kevin Love, who got injured. And we got Goran Dragic. His first time making the All-Stars is going to sub in for Kevin Love. We got Kristaps Porzingis. He got injured. He tore his ACL. And who's going to replace him? Kemba Walker. And John Wall got injured. And I'll have to get back to him. I'm sorry. So let's go back to the oh yeah. And then a notable trade, Blake Griffin. He got to the what is it? He went to the Pistons. He went to the Pistons. And I gotta talk to y'all about something. When these players get traded, the fans are like, the fans get mad at the players, for not being loyal to the team. But you got to understand that it's a business decision. It's a business decision to trade. It's not up to the players. Blake Griffin found out he was getting traded by Twitter. He didn't know. The GM, the front office are doing all the business aspects to make their team be able to go to the finals or have a chance to go to the finals. And they felt like Blake Griffin, he was always getting hurt. He wasn't that needed asset. And that's why these people are getting traded. They're not showing out like they used to. Like Isaiah Thomas. LeBron James, they got Isaiah Thomas. Man, everybody was psyched about Isaiah Thomas. Kyrie Irving left. Yeah, that's cool. And Kyrie's doing his own thing. Look at the Celtics now. Look at the Celtics. I think the Celtics will make a big run in the playoffs. But that's besides the point. Isaiah Thomas, he got injured. He just came back. And I was looking today, and Isaiah Thomas said, I'm tired of getting traded. I want to stay on this team. He wants to stay on this team, but not even 2 hours later, they released that he's getting traded for Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. Now, don't get me wrong. Give Jordan Clarkson the ball, and he could score about 20, 25. And Larry Nance Jr., he can score about 15, 18 points a game. Man, what's up? He can score about 15, 18 points a game. Maybe even 21 night. So, but that's just more and more offense. More and more offense. And they're forgetting about the whole aspect of defense. Their whole aspect of defense. So it's just like LeBron. LeBron is LeBron. He makes all his players good. LeBron he'll drive in the paint easily. But he's the one who's going to kick it out because LeBron likes shooters. So they're going to score. I feel like the Cavaliers are trying to get to that offensive firepower that OKC has. They're trying to get to that offensive firepower that Golden State has. And yeah, they can do it. No doubt about it, they can do it. But now look at this. They're worrying about all this offense, but what about the defensive side of the floor? Defense wins championships. I know we were all told that when we were little, and it's true. So why get all these good players? I'm thinking you should have got a notable defensive player, people who can play defense. But Isaiah Thomas, that's a bad man. He'll score. He'll score on you. 30. He'll score. He's a star. And now he's going back to he's going to the Lakers in LA. So that's going to be a good sight for him, But I feel like you got Lonzo Ball and Isaiah Thomas. So I think Isaiah is going to be able to do some things on that team. A lot of young players. So, Isaiah Thomas is going to feed into them, coach them, help them to be the player that they want to be. And same for Larry Nance Jr. and Jordan Clarkson. Larry Nance is young. He is young. And I like Larry Nance, man. I like him. He made the dunk contest. He wore his dad his dad's shirt when he won the dunk contest or when he was in the dunk contest, I think Larry Nance will do something with the dunk contest. The dunk contest is actually going to be really, really, really exciting. You know.
Come on, what the hell you doing?
Man, shut.
Man.